What if your next defensive tool barely registered on your shoulder, yet packed enough punch to stop a threat? Imagine a pistol slide so easy to rack you wouldn't think twice, or a rifle so light you could train all afternoon without fatigue. Today, we're unveiling 7 ultralight, low-recoil firearms engineered for anyone who's ever winced at the kick of a standard handgun, or worried that aging or arthritis would rob them of confidence at the range. By minute 5, you'll meet a pocket pistol even grandma can rack. And in section 6, you'll glimpse German engineering that turns 9mm into a velvet soft whisper. Stick around, because the most unexpected star is saved for last. And trust me, you can't skip this reveal. Since its 1964 debut, the Ruger 1022 has been the gateway rifle for generations of shooters, prized for its rock-solid reliability and negligible recoil. The standard carbine tips the scales at just 5 pounds, with rugged synthetic stocks easily dropping it under 4.5 pounds when you swap in aftermarket Magpul or carbon fiber options. What truly sets the 1022 apart is its patented 10-round rotary magazine, which feeds with an almost hypnotic smoothness while keeping the receiver blank slab slim and snag-free. For a senior shooter, that gentle nudge of .22 LR recoil becomes a confidence builder, allowing precise shot placement without flinch and extended practice sessions without elbow or shoulder fatigue. And thanks to an aftermarket ecosystem larger than most entire rifle lines, you can lighten the barrel, add ergonomic stocks, or upgrade sights without touching an original Ruger part. But here's the twist. A carbon fiber variant now shrinks weight to as low as 3.5 pounds, so light it almost floats. Next, we'll shrink further into handguns designed from the ground up for effortless operation. When Smith & Wesson launched the Shield EZ in 2018, they tackled the single biggest complaint of compact semi-autos, the stiff slide spring. By using a low-mounted internal hammer and a lighter recoil spring, the 9mm Shield EZ requires roughly 12.9 pounds of force to rack, versus over 16 pounds on a standard M&P 9, making it a revelation for diminished grip strength. In .380 ACP form, it weighs just 18.5 ounces, and even the 9mm variant stays under 23 ounces, all while packing 8+1 rounds. The engineered slide serrations, exaggerated cocking cuts, and reversible magazine load assist tab turn every aspect of operation into a near-effortless motion. An added grip safety and tactile loaded chamber indicator deliver peace of mind with every carry. For many seniors and new shooters, the Shield EZ wasn't just another pistol. It was the first they could actually manipulate without assistance. And stick around to see why some shooters dub it recoil-free, even in 9mm, and how it compares to a revolver in our next section. Some prefer revolvers for their inherent simplicity, and the Model 317 kit gun from S&W delivers that in featherweight form. Introduced in 1997 as part of the Airlight series, the 317's aluminum alloy frame, with an aluminum cylinder unique among Airlights, shrinks weight to just 11.7 to 12.5 ounces unloaded, with an 8-round .22 LR cylinder. Combined with the mild .22 LR round, recoil is virtually non-existent, ideal for arthritic hands or acute sensitivity. A fiber optic front sight and shallow notch rear give fast target acquisition, while the long smooth double-action pull can be bypassed via single-action cocking for rapid shots. Its simplicity, no slide to rack, no external safeties to manage, means fewer malfunctions under stress. Yes, .22 LR isn't a defensive powerhouse against two-legged threats, but the 317 excels at confidence-building accuracy drills, lightweight carry, and teaching core shooting fundamentals. In a moment, we'll return to pocket pistols. But first, how about stepping up to centerfire with near-pocketable dimensions? Ruger's LCP Max, released in 2021, redefined micro pocket pistol by fitting a 10+1.380 ACP magazine into a pistol weighing just 10.6 ounces unloaded. At 5.17 inches long and 0.81 inches wide, it maintains concealability on par with the original LCP, yet doubles capacity and adds dovetailed tritium night sights. Felt recoil remains modest thanks to the cartridge choice and compact slide mass. But make no mistake, rapid strings can feel snappy, so an attentive grip is vital. Slide serrations are beefed up and magazine feed lip geometry is refined to ensure reliability, even with hot loads. For someone prioritizing deep concealment and effortless carry, especially in athletic wear, the LCP Max is a revelation, proving that centerfire firepower and single-hand drawability need not sacrifice capacity or pocket comfort. Next, we return to a classic design that predates these innovations. Long before Easy Rack became a buzzword, Beretta offered the 3032 Tomcat, introduced in 1996, with its signature tip-up barrel. Simply flip the barrel upward, drop in a round, and you're ready to fire. No slide racking required. Weighing 14.5 ounces with a 2.4-inch barrel and 7 plus 1.32 ACP capacity, it strikes a balance between mild recoil and a step up in ballistic energy over .22 LR. Early inox, stainless versions addressed frame cracking reports by beefing up slide frame interaction. Though rumors persist that hotter modern loads can still stress the tiny frames, the tip-up design also simplifies safe unloading and maintenance, ideal for those with dexterity challenges. Despite its age, the Tomcat's elegance lies in doing one thing extremely well: loading and shooting without brute strength. Later in Section 8, we'll discuss why some shooters still swear by this 1990s workhorse over newer Micro-9s. In 2014, Walther unveiled the CCP with a soft-coil gas-delayed blowback system. Essentially, barrel gas bleeds into a piston that cushions slide movement, permitting a lighter recoil spring and softer shot impulse. Early CCP M1 models suffered a 2017 recall over drop fire concerns, but Walther corrected the mechanism, reissued as CCP M2 in 2018, and added a toolless takedown lever for more forgiving field stripping. At 22 ounces, 6.41 inches long, and offering 8 plus 19mm capacity, the CCP M2 feels like shooting a .380 ACP despite its full-power cartridge. Slide pull is notably easier than typical 9mm compact pistols, and recoil impulses stay soft and linear. The ergonomic grip, accessory rail, and crisp trigger make it more than a novelty. It's German engineering actively reducing felt recoil without resorting to subpar cartridges. But whispers of a CCP M3 with even lighter recoil spring and optics-ready slide are already circulating. Kel-Tec's CMR30, launched in 2015, marries carbine stability with pistol caliber ease, a 16-inch threaded barrel, collapsible stock, ambidextrous non-reciprocating charging handles, and two 30-round .22 WMR magazines in a weighing just 3.8 pounds unloaded. Felt recoil mirrors a .22 LR rifle but with the punch of .22 WMR, perfect for seniors seeking carbine-length sight radius and stock-mounted control without heft. Magpul MBUS sights and a Picatinny rail let you mount optics easily, while QC chatter around early production has mostly subsided after reliability gains post-break-in. This 30+1 capacity PDW turns a range day into an endurance session you actually look forward to, and its fold-down dimensions make it a sublime travel companion. But before you decide, stick around for our next section on emerging trends and a final, unexpected top pick. Beyond these 7, the firearms world is buzzing with next-gen recoil management, hydraulic damped buffer systems for AR pistols, electronic trigger modules that modulate hammer speed, and smart recoil assemblies with adjustable hydraulic bleed. Rumors whisper that Glock may introduce a lightweight .380 in a two-tone finish, and Ruger is rumored to unveil a modular chassis for the 1022 allowing quick-swap recoil dampers. Some boutique shops are already offering recoil paddle stocks and micro-coil spring kits for CCP and Shield EZ platforms. If you jump ahead, you'll miss our insider tips on how to avoid Kel-Tec's early QC pitfalls and why one prototype stock may render even the LCP Max almost recoil-free. We've journeyed from classic rimfires to polymer piston-delayed blowback wonders, each solving recoil through material, mechanism, or caliber choice. But here's my personal pick, the Smith & Wesson Model 317 kit gun. Not for power, but for its near-zero recoil, featherweight simplicity, and the pure confidence it instills. Qualities that no polymer or electronics can replicate. Now it's your turn. Which of these tools feels like it was made for you? Drop your experiences, hacks, or wild rumors in the comments. If you learned something new, hit that like button by minute 30, or else you might miss our next deep dive. And subscribe now, because our channel is about to test adjustable hydraulic buffers and micro-coil recoil springs in real time. Remember, choosing the right tool, especially one crafted for you, changes everything. Thanks for watching. Till then, stay confident, stay capable, and I'll see you in the next video.